As you know, it's been a wild week for EVs with names like Lucid and Rivian remaining volatile. Lucid now topping Ford's market valuation. And, you know, what's interesting, Steve, is that you've got Morgan Stanley's Adam Jonas. He's right up at the top of the list in terms of most respected analysts in this space. He's skeptical on where Lucid's market cap is and where it could end up being. And this after Rivian is like, $108 billion at this point, or whatever that one currently sits at. And I know you've been skeptical, too. Should we be paying closer attention to, if people are looking for froth in the market, is this the place, like, it begins and ends?
It is definitely a lot of froth, and I've thought about that question quite a bit. Is this a warning sign that maybe things are just getting a little too rich, a little too crazy, and this is euphoria that can build markets? Where I come out on it is that this is rather isolated, number one. Number two, I think that we're seeing a smaller segment of buyers than we saw in 99 and 2000, where it's just ubiquitous, that are doing these kind of things. So I'm not worried about from a market standpoint. If I were holders of those stocks, great vehicles, no question, but they can never grow into these valuations, at least not in any reasonable investment horizon. So I'd be careful, not to say they can't go higher, but just not for me, just way too rich for my blood. I'm staying disciplined.
Yeah. Brenda, how do you play this, if at all?
Yeah, so I would agree with Steve's comments on valuation and the potential to grow into that valuation over time. I mean, we really play it in a completely different way through some commodities exposure that we have, where we think this whole transition to renewable energy, to electric cars and batteries, it's going to require a lot of commodities. And so there's going to be a supply-demand imbalance there for potentially this foreseeable future.
All right.